We got London on the
whole club selling out of hitter doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's that made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Yeah, whole club selling out of hitters doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about, and that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. The whole club. Clown way too white to be shooting in the odds. I'm sleeping good at night, see the door don't got no locks. To be spiteful, she best friends with the ops. And you need better styles. Standing on my money, dog. Please don't get the involved. Ain't nobody running off. Rules to the basics. I can't be no son-in-law. I can't take the summer off. I make it look good and all, but this is no vacation. All the goons, they respect me and I know it. Watch your words.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we join you from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Bisons of Oakland taking on the Houston Texans.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
On the counter, it's Taylor.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he's got this down to the 35. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination.
Here's 2nd and 10.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll get 9 yards on the keeper there, but it's still going to leave him with a 3rd and 1.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. He'll look to throw. Touchdown, Texans! From 3 yards out.
And the Texans are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
That's down the field and caught by Pitts.
And they rattle off a big one. And even 50 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete.
Touchdown!
Anthony Schwartz.
34 yards.
And the Bisons are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the pass passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 2nd and 9 now.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll set up a throw. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And a huge play that time. 55 yards. They'll run here with Taylor. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bisons are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
The point after is good, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
2nd and long. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now a 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
3rd and 2.
They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. They fake the give. Now Mahomes rolling to his right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
On second down, it's Taylor.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They'll try to run for the first with Taylor. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And they have possession. They have it at the 38-yard line. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
And what often happens is when they get outside, downfield in order to try and complete a pass. But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork involved, and that can really mess them up as well. And in this case, nothing went right, and the ball got knocked free.
Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Looking for the end zone.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. Could not hang on. Second down coming up.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot. and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
And he comes back with one complete. And the Texans are going the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Have the streak, have the streak.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
He's going to look deep down the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
That's laid out deep for Rice. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
Now he's loose at the 40.
And he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal, maybe more.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. Mahomes' throw caught by Tony.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Win or go home. Home. That's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
One thing I know for sure, the standard speech is to treat the game like it's tied. But when you have an advantage, they also tell you, make sure you don't get your foot off the gas. Message received.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. He'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A big play there. 46 yards. And the Texans continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down.
That's caught inside the 20. And what a big-time play there. And even 60 yards. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Christian Harris picks up his second sack of the afternoon. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He put that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. The pass complete on the crossing route. This is Tony with it. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly they're still short for fourth. And it's caught. Touchdown. Kadarius Toney. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bisons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. An extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Next to score, Texans 35, Bisons 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
On second down, here's the option. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it
over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
He'll drop to throw. Completes it to Dixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a first down. Here's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. They'll set up to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown! A great play there. With now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Texans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, and this throw will be intercepted.
Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Oh, wait a minute. They declined it.
Makes no sense, right? They just gave up a big yardage play, right?
And now it's going to stand.
The only thing I can think, someone is mad at their own defense, and they're trying to teach them a really, really crazy lesson.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Looking right sideline, that's complete. 22 yards on the pickup there, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the first down yardage there. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Flushed out right. It's caught. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
It looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big... as his guys will get the football back.
Well, number 1 on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the 3rd. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after After this is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal.
Get in there. 70 Timberwolves. 100%.
They'll look to throw here. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. From a yard out.
And the Texans are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there. 49 yards.
49-yard gain on the play. And an Oakland first down.
They go play fake. Mahomes.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. 2nd and 10.
Now Mahomes. That's going to be caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 25 yards that time.
Taylor will take it in. Touchdown.
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2.
They'll let Taylor try and run.
But he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. So still lots of work left to do. But here comes the onside kick. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So still lots of work left to do. But here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done. Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Down inside the 10.
And finally down at the 9-yard line. They get the guard out of Georgia Tech, Shaq Mason. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. With now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Texans are able to stretch out their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
56. Bisons 29.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
That'll be caught. It's Tony.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 34-yard line. Mahomes now to throw.
Right back to Tony. He's got another one. Touchdown! Kadarius Toney with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bisons get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th-quarter deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now down to 20. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
And the effort snuffed out. The Texans hands team recovers. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there. As that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. Back to throw now on first down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And cooked it up. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You and I have been around teams.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Second and short now following the fumble. The quick slant caught. And the Texans are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point splits the uprights, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Bisons 36.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They knew this would be tough on the road, divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
43 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.